All right, Emilio Insiwe, the first man to score a hat-trick at the African Cup of Nations, Charlie. Big things for Equatorial Guinea. Also, Cote d'Ivoire, they were stunned by Nigeria by 1-0. It was William Troost-Ekong with a penalty after Victor Osimhen was fouled in the box. Guys, let me start off with Newborn. First of all, talk to me about the host nation. Is the pressure beginning to creep in?
Well, I wouldn't say yes, there's a bit of pressure there. Yes, you are the home team, but let's be honest with ourselves. We've seen a better Ivory Coast teams over the past, let's say, decade or so.
Yeah, I mean, this team is nowhere close to what we've watched.
Exactly. So there's already that burden on them to perform. But then again, I think kudos will have to be given to the Nigerian team.
Okay.
I think most of us saw the starting lineup and we're thinking Calvin Bassey was going to play in midfield, which those who watch the Premier League haven't seen him do that. But then if you watch how defensively astute they were, I don't remember anybody going past either Ola Aina on the right or Calvin Bassey on the left. They were very, very solid. And then that's limited Ivory Coast to options because they couldn't get past them on the wide areas. They were forced to take long shots. So you look at Sangari, he was hitting for the skies. You look at Fofana, also hitting for the skies. It left them clueless and there was nothing they could do. And Ataboka in the first half, that's a speedster who can run in behind defense. We've seen what he does at Sassuolo, very devastating. I barely saw him in the first half. And that kudos should be given to the Nigerian team for the way they set up. Yes, offensively, Osimhen missed 1 or 2 chances. But then, yes, I think this game, more credit should be given to the Nigerian defense and the inability of Cote d'Ivoire to break them down or find spaces in between. And that's worrying because now they have 3 points. And they would have to win their next game to be able to qualify because Equatorial Guinea also won. And then that last game against Equatorial Guinea, well, they would have to win at all costs because a draw favors Equatorial Guinea. Nigeria also have 4 points. If they draw, they are through. And my only worry with this is that, in Africa, attendance has been good in some games. But once the host nation is out, attendance will spiral down to probably the semi-final or the finals. And that wouldn't be good aesthetics for TV. That's my only worry. But quality-wise, I do think this Ivorian team, the burden of winning the AFCON is a bit too much for them. And that's what is happening.
Wow, let's see how they pick up in their last game. But, Citi, quick one on the Nigerian team. They say it's an imbalanced team, especially looking at the players they've got up front. Not too much to say about what they've got in defense. Well, and they've got lots of chances. I think they could have scored more, not just the one. Quick one on that.
No, actually, they barely struck anything aside the penalty. They had only 1 shot on target for all the attacking quality they have in this particular Nigerian team. I feel, okay, defensively, there was a stroke of genius in guarding the goal. But offensively, if you know you're going to play that deep, I think the 1 ball over does not favor Osimhen so much. That's where I think Murphy from Nice, he's in camp now. That change should have happened for them to have more bite in attack, and they would have hurt Cote d'Ivoire some more. But hey, good defensive display from them. Offensively, midfield-wise, right now the imbalance is telling. If they meet any team,
that is a bit balanced. Giuseppe Presero looks like a man who is under so much pressure.
They meet any team, they are out.
They
meet any team who has got strong midfield and the coach decides to go with 1 sitting and then 2 6s or 2 8s. They are done. Nigeria is done.
Well, the Super Eagles of Nigeria, the last time they won the AFCON was 2013. I mean, that's a bit close. Looking at a country whose last AFCON trophy came all the way back in 1980, so I'm just saying.